Look, ladies and gentlemen, we know why you're here. You're here to talk football, so we're going to bring that to you, and nothing like coming to you on Monday evening with Overreaction Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of games, a lot of things we can overreact about. But look, Janae, this is why they're here. They know I might not be wearing it, but I'm still repping it. All right? It was rough. Washington took the L. Ladies and gentlemen, I was able to go out there with Catherine. Oh, get out of here. I was able to go out there with Catherine to Detroit. Absolutely amazing affair. Great weekend. Saw a high school game, college game at the big house, then went to Ford Field. What an experience it was. Was not able to pull out W. Let's dive into it because it was a tale of two halves, Janae. I'm going to tell you something. I was excited going into the game, and in that first half, 22 unanswered points. It was ugly, Janae.
What were you thinking, Sean, at that moment at halftime? What were you thinking? 22-0.
Look,
halftime. I think y'all scored right before the halftime.
Oh, no. After the half, we scored. Yeah, we went out with the goose egg.
So what were you thinking in your mind to the team to that team?
Look,
wow.
First and foremost, let me send a shout out to all these Lions fans because we represented. We were deep in Washington was deep in Detroit, but these Lions fans made sure they sought all of us out to find us after every touchdown. So every time they scored, the Lions fans would look, oh, there you are, Commander.
They were ready.
What happened?
Ready for you. They were ready for you.
Look, man, look. And it's funny, though, because Washington Football Weekly on Wednesday, Will and myself talked about it. We said we have to contain DeAndre Swift. We have to contain Amon-Ra St. Brown. We have to contain Hawkinson. We did none of the above. None of it.
I felt like Brown had the ball. St. Brown had the ball the whole game.
Yeah, he was balling out. He was balling out.
Awesome. It was absolutely freaking awesome. I was like, I wonder how Sean is doing. Just the fact that you and Kat were in that audience, witnessing what was going down, it was like, wow. Kat is there when Detroit is actually dominating a game. And Sean is that's his team that they're witnessing. Oh,
there she is.
Kat, you go, girl. You go, girl. I know you hype about that.
We're number one. That's all I have to say. We're number one.
Kat got the bragging rights in the house, Sean. Kat's got the bragging rights in the building.
Absolutely. Yeah, hey, Kate, you're absolutely right. Aiden Hutchinson went off, man. They gave, 3 sacks in that game? 3 sacks, 2 for loss. This man is genuinely, this is the reason why he was the number 2 pick in the draft. This guy has changed that defense. That first half was ugly, man. We couldn't get anything going. But let me tell you something about these Detroit fans, Janae. Okay, because they in the second half, the minute we start coming back and scoring, this place was loud before, and then you can hear a pin drop.
Oh, they were quiet.
It was real quiet. Look, I had a guy next to me say, "We're used to this. We're ready. Just come on, go ahead and beat us. Take us out of our misery." I was like, "Bro, we still down." And I was like, "Oh, okay, we're coming back. But in typical Washington form,
it was beautiful. You couldn't pull it off.
We go for 2, stupid move. We miss an extra point, stupid move. The play call is crap. The players are calling out the coach. Look, the Lions put up 30-some odd points. They look legit. We didn't look good at all. And then it makes you go back to the first game, maybe Jacksonville is the crappy team. And we just I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say today.
John, I know you went home with Kat feeling like she was on cloud 9, man.
Look, I was one of 7. We were 7 of us that went and sat in the game. They were all Lions fans.
Oh, Kat didn't even wear a jersey for you?
Oh no. Oh, it was all Lions. Everything.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about, Kat. That's what I'm talking about. Man, Sean, I'm sorry.
All good.
So what are you guys gonna have to do to get going? What What did you see in that game to expose Washington?
We have no secondary. All this talk off season that we were something that we could guard somebody, no. And shout out to my guy Will. This is one of the things we said is that our offense, we saw. Look, 3 touchdowns. Wentz got it done. McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, 2 touchdowns. They can get it done, but we can't stop a nosebleed. Like we couldn't hit anybody. St. Brown just ran around our defense. I remember one play, Swift caught the ball, fell down, gets back up, and
get a touchdown.
I'm gonna tell you that it was rough.
That was sad. That was sad.
Can we move on from this? I don't want to do. Actually, no, because ladies and gentlemen, on Let's Talk Football, you know that I am a man that comes on here and I am proud, and I will sit here and let people know what happened. There is a video that is going around, going viral after one of the touchdowns. Janae, just take a look. Just rough.
Is that how you felt? How you felt?
That was me. That was
you?
That was me. I had just gotten up and said something, and then they scored, and I was just like,
oh, that's good evidence. That is good evidence. I got to keep that in my shrine. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I will send you that one. Yo,
like you were talking about a team last week. So bad. So bad.
Yeah.
But you feel how I feel last week, huh? Can't talk too soon, Sean, huh?
Look. shout out other teams in the division. Hey, look, we gonna shout y'all out because y'all had a close one. Yo, let's go back to Overreaction because there is another team in our division that is leading the division right now at 2-0. What the heck?
Them G-men, huh?
What? And
them
you know
G-men, huh?
my brother from New York hit me up talking about, oh, the G-men. Oh, look at us. We undefeated. I was like, look, you play Baker.
I got a lot of calls from the fans, man. They are hype about their 2-0 season that they haven't had in a long time. Man, they are riding a wave, and I'm happy for them. But Sean, what does it say for them? What does it say that the Giants won 2 games in a row? And I mean, hey, they're not slouch teams.
Right. But look, Carolina, we still are figuring out the whole Baker Mayfield experiment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes he looks really good. Sometimes he looks so. We know that the coach for the Carolina, Matt Rule, is on the hot seat. They're already talking about getting rid of him.
You're on the hot seat.
Oh, yeah, right. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, I guess you can say, I mean, with Saquon Barkley, that's going to change the game. But if you watch that game, and shout out to my guy Mark that was sitting with us, he had NFL Red Zone, and he's a Giants fan. So he had the Giants. He had 2 phones, and he's just sitting here watching. I'm sitting here looking at him, looking at the game. And but, I mean, you have Saquon. Yeah, you know that. You have some defensive parts. Yeah, you know that. But you also still have Daniel Jones. And as long as you have Daniel Jones, it'll fall apart one day.
Come on, Sean. Give them some credit, man. They
can't do it. Baby. I'm bitter. I'm not giving anybody in the East credit.
Are you just a natural born hater? You're natural born hater. They beat the Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, let it be. It was a close game, but man, they won.
Still, yeah.
And exactly. They beat Carolina. They actually played a good game. I mean, I'm not willing to say that they're going to be top tier, but hey, that's a hell of a great start for the Giants.
Oh, absolutely. Look, let's see if they could sustain it. Like I said, Saquon is my guy. So he's gonna go, he's gonna ball it. If he's healthy, watch out. You know what I mean? And he can get that team moving. But I'm not gonna Daniel Jones is still gonna be Daniel Jones.
The defense ain't bad either, though. The defense ain't bad.
And that's what I think is gonna surprise a lot of people this year is how well that defense is playing. But again, yes, that Tennessee game, we saw that one. Are you sold on Carolina though?
I'm not sold. We had to see what Baker Mayfield would be able to do, and clearly we ain't been able to get much production off of it. So it's only 2 games. Yeah. I just, like you said, it's Overreaction Monday. I need all the Giants fans to simmer down.
Thank you.
2 damn games, just 2.
Right.
Let's see what you do for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Look, but speaking of Overreaction Monday, the team that we ended up beating a week ago just wiped the floor with the Colts, 24-0. The Jacksonville Jaguars got the W. Janae, did the Colts bottom out? What is happening right now?
I have no idea what that was. I mean, they even shut down the running game, Shauna. We already know Jonathan Taylor is a monster. They shut down the running game.
Yeah.
They completely took out Matt Ryan. I mean, they really got exposed. And I'm actually willing to say if they can contend, the thing is they played with y'all. They look damn good.
Right.
I mean, they look damn good playing against y'all last week. Now they taking out the next team. I mean, I don't think this is the same Jacksonville Jaguars that we saw from before at all.
No. Oh no. Oh no. They're motivated, and you know they got ETN back, so that's a two-headed monster in the backfield. Trevor Lawrence looks like he's coming into his own. But look,
and Robinson, man, Robinson.
That's the thing, man. Jaguars got talent. They got talent. You know what I mean? And look, I don't know if it was the best sample size in week 1, because as we saw in week 2, we got torched again. But Lawrence throwing 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, after having all those interceptions a year ago, did not get sacked yesterday. Robinson over 60 yards. ETN got the ball on the ground. You got the pass game with Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram and Marvin Jones. Like, he's spreading the ball around. Everybody's getting touches. That offense looks legit.
They actually really do.
But hold up now. We got to talk about that defense, though. That defense with 5 sacks on them, 5 tackles for loss, 11 passes deflected, and 11 QB hits. What?
Man, you sleep on them if you want to, man.
Right?
It's like, hey, these games are close. They're not the same team, and I'm ready. I'm ready to see what they can actually do. The team is young. You know, they're healthy. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if they was able to get 5-6 games this year at all.
Yeah. I mean, shoot. Might even pop up a couple more if they can continue this and not have any injuries. But right now, we know the Colts have tied the first game and lost the second game. So the Colts are already dropping in that AFC South division. So I don't know what's going to go on.
I'm telling you, it man.
Yo, Jacksonville's moving up, and the Colts are dropping. Like you talked about, Matty, look, 3 interceptions, sacked 5 times. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. Like,
I'm telling you, I'm shocked, but they doing their thing.
Yeah. Hey, Colts fans. Maybe it wasn't Carson Wentz. Maybe he wasn't the problem. Whoops.
Maybe
I touch a nerve.
Problem.
Yeah. It's Haterade Monday, baby.
Your problem. Now he's your problem.
Right. And we saw what. Not going there. Look. Janae, look, I'm telling you, you already know, ladies and gentlemen, for y'all here, it's Overreaction Monday. We're overreacting to some things. And I don't know, this game, the game that happened last night, the Sunday night game, I don't know if this is your reaction or not, but Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers still seem to own the Bears. They got the win. They kind of look good at certain points. That running game was legit, 27-10.
Hey, I was getting ready to say there was another Aaron that won that game.
Thank you. That running back. Come on now.
Man, that was actually a really good game. I mean, but like you said, it's Overreaction Monday. Are we willing to say that it's changed up just that fast? I mean, I can honestly say if they run that scheme, Sean, it could be something to speak about, man, because that running back right there, man, he shows life. And if him and Dylan can do that double package, man, it could be a dominating thing, and it could take the pressure off of Rodgers to do everything.
Yeah. They had almost 200 yards between them, with Jones leading the way with 132 yards in the TD. The Bears could not stop the run.
No, at all.
You know what I mean? I mean, look, hey, shout out to you guys to Chicago, because y'all were putting Aaron Rodgers on his back. I mean, he was getting hit a couple times and looking up like what's going on? Look at his Nicolas Cage looking self. You know, you know what I mean? But as soon as he went down, what did they do? They turned around, they handed it to Jones. When Jones got tired, they handed it to Dillon. Like you said,
yep.
that two-headed monster.
Absolutely. It was like, which way do you want us to go? And that could work.
Yeah.
That could work with the situation right now. And then you got Cobb getting it in. You know what I'm saying? The team was playing together. And I feel like if they could use this system with using Jones and using Dillon back and forth, I think they could absolutely make it work. I think they would absolutely be Green Bay that we know them to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, he's distributing the ball to multiple receivers. And like you said, the running game might overshadow everything else that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the lack of these receivers and everything. So, I mean, that's always a good thing to hear. But I think that begs the question, was week 1 for the Bears just a fluke?
Ah, man. Was it just a fluke? I don't think it was just a fluke. I just did not see with them play as the intensity they played week 1. But I do think that they could get it going. I also think, you know what I'm saying, with Fields' first year, it's just coming together. But Green Bay just played a lights out game. I mean,
they did.
Green Bay is going to be one of those teams. Now, I feel like they could be in it if they played somebody of their caliber. You know what I'm saying? They're coming into it. I don't think that they're going to be top tier, but I think that Chicago should still feel like it can happen. It can happen. You know, get up there. It's step by step. I mean, but I don't know if they're going to be top tier. That's all I got to say.
Well, right. Look, we know, hey, Justin Fields, he's trying to work it out. Shout out to David Montgomery, who went off in this game for over 120 yards. He was doing great in the first quarter, and then they kind of took him out for a good part of the game, and then he came back in the second half and started doing well. But we're going to have to give him some time. We're going to have to give him some time to see what they can do and if they can keep this thing up. But I want to go back to one play in the game. It was 24-10. The Bears went for it on 4th down at the goal line. Janae, did he get in? They said no, but the replay, you couldn't tell.
I don't know. I don't think he got in. I don't think he got in. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like the elbow was a little down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt like the elbow was a little down. Once they did a super replay. Now, if you were just looking, I think that you would have thought it was in because I definitely thought it was in at the beginning. But once they slowed it down, I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to say it was out.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, the game actually, the score was a lot farther apart than it actually appeared, than most of the game had it as. So, shout out to the Bears for looking like they were going to do something in this game, but at the end of the day, we know what the Packers, we know how Aaron Rodgers is. You know about the belt. We own you, the whole 9.
Discount double check, baby.
Right.
The discount double check. Don't sleep on the discount double check, baby.
Look, he's still that man. 38 and all. He's still that man.
He's that bad man. He's that bad man.
Absolutely. Yo, one other game, and the Overreaction Monday we have to talk about. Russell Wilson and the Broncos still, they don't look like this team. They only scored 16 against the Texans. Janae.
I don't know, man. I don't know if the system, and maybe they need a few games, Sean. Remember, it's a new system.
Right.
It's a new gelling system, but I would have thought with Sutton and Judy, you'd be able to make something shake by now, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But it's in Russ we trust. So we got to continue to trust them. It's only 2 games. I think we got to give it 5 games to really see. But, I mean, they're just starting to get their wings under them. So I think it could work. Could work.
Yeah,
but
everybody.
It's not looking great.
No. And look, everybody expected Russ to cook like he did the last couple years, early in the year, breaking records and doing all this great stuff. But you got to give this man time to adjust to the new team.
Yes.
Point blank. Like, that's what it is.
It's not going to be an automatic, boom thing is going to happen. I think it's going to take some time. But I'm actually excited because he does have 2 dynamic wide receivers that I think once they get to gelling, it'll be hard to keep up with them. They just got to get it. They got to make it gel.
Yeah. And I mean, in due time. Now on the flip side, the Texans tied against the Colts in week 1, and they hold the Russell Wilson to 16 points. Are the Texans showing up this year?
Oh, here we go. Overreaction Monday, man.
Let's go.
Too excited about the Texans. I do not think because they beat Russell Wilson. I mean, we weren't even expecting the Seahawks to be able to do anything. I don't think that, you know what I'm saying, we can dub them yet. I don't think so. So I think the Texans got to hold out, got a great win, got a good win. But I don't think it's nothing to write home about and say you're about to go to the Super Bowl for that.
Right.
That's not overreact, man. Overreaction Monday.
Hey, that's what the segment is, ladies and gentlemen, is Overreaction Monday. We had to hit you with a couple of these games to let you know where we stood and what we were thinking. Because, there's a lot to overreact about, especially my game, which I'm still struggling with. It.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.